I've received about 14, around 15 concussions. Honestly, I lost count. The worst one I would say happened over, it's a catch over the middle, got hit by a linebacker, quarterback led me through the middle, and I came back in halftime. I didn't even recognize the other team. I tried so hard to try to think of what that team was, and I literally had no clue, and went back in the game and continued the game. A couple of my concussions were from jumping up in the air and catching a football up in the air, and then I've started noticing I wasn't able to land on my feet, and I would just fall on my head and get another concussion. So I've noticed my balance and my stability wasn't aligned as it used to be, and I've noticed a huge difference with that being off. After the concussions, I felt dizziness. I felt lots of brain fog, tremendous brain fog. I'd feel just not myself. My relationships with my friends and family would decrease. I feel like I didn't really have as much patience as I used to. The mood swings that I would feel would be another symptom of my concussions, and I feel like that was probably one of the worst feelings. I would feel, one day I would be happy, and then the smallest thing would set me off, and I just couldn't snap out of it. I'd be feeling depressed. I'd feel a lot of depression. Why I would be getting so many concussions a week? Just from countless hits, and after you get several, you're more prone to getting more. And I would get so many, I would just call them mild concussions. Like, I wouldn't even tell anyone. Nobody would really listen. Nobody really had any. There's no procedures for concussions, and I've had friends who've gotten multiple concussions as well, and we just went right back in the game. We did what we knew to do, is play football. After the concussion protocol, I felt no more brain fog. I felt happy again. I wouldn't hardly ever feel depressed again. I felt just so much joy. I I felt amazing. I can't describe how much better I felt than more than just how I'm feeling and the smile on my face. I had to quit playing football, college football. That was the hardest decision I've ever made in my entire life. Imagine playing a sport you've grown up playing and having a passion for, and then having to quit. I made my own decision to quit because it was too much for me. It was suffering, and if I could have been here before that, I feel like that would have changed my life. As you've probably been aware, I'm sure you've seen all the CT scans of all these NFL players and ex-NFL players, and I know your mind's probably racing. I know your mind's probably wondering what all that means. And do you want to be someone in the future that is going to be just not functional in your family when you're older? I don't think that you'd ever want to feel that way. I don't think you want to be that kind of father or any type of friend in that situation. And I wish I had the opportunity before I started playing football, and I know my future kids will. For any of you guys who are suffering from anything that I've been suffering or could relate to anything that I've told you today, you're not alone. There's hundreds of kids, students, and adults just like you and how you're feeling. You need to do something about this. Don't ignore the problem. Come to Dr. Cooper and see him at Cooperstown. You can talk to me here. I'll be more than willing to talk to you about it and my story. And come get help. Come feel alive. Come feel healthy. You're not supposed to feel sad and depressed. That's not normal. You're not supposed to feel all this anxiety and just depression. It's not the way you're supposed to be feeling.